Hey, what's up, guys? This is Nabs here, and I'm going to introduce you to another project called the Project Summit. This project wasn't too hard. It was pretty easy, actually. It was just I had to go through the video, and it was a pretty fun project, and it was a pretty high learning project. Definitely good for analysts starting out, and it's on Tryhackme. It was really good, and I learned a lot as far as like detecting adversaries, malware, like cyber defense, security frameworks. It was all a part of that lesson, and I am thankful that I was able to go through it and solve it with no issues. Was able to look up videos on how to solve it, and it was really fun. I enjoyed it. So let's continue with the video.
The raw video that I recorded in order to do it was pretty long because I had to go through some Tryhackme videos on YouTube. I had to research, and they were able to help me with everything they need. So I'm just going to skip to the tutorial video where I show you guys everything. See how much I remember now after doing all this. Let's see. We don't have to do the answers now. Let's just go through it. So for anyone that is, I don't need the video anymore. Thank you. I'm pretty sure I'm good. For anyone, a tutorial video right here, right now. All right. For anyone that has trouble with this, I'll be guiding you. So, when it comes to this, so I don't need to read this. You guys can read it yourself. But it basically wants you to scan sample1.exe. So sample1.exe, submit. All you got to do is just submit for analysis, right? Submit for analysis, right? So you get this. So what you're going to be doing, basically what you're going to be doing is you're going to be copying this right here, the secure hash algorithm, because that's what's gonna prevent him access to the file. Because if you look at it, yeah, he's trying to install malware into it, and we're trying to prevent it. So we just go to the manage hashes and hit the SHA-256 hash value, and you input that in, you submit hash, and then you prevented sample1.exe from executing by detecting its unique hash value. So once you do that, after that, you go to here, you copy your flag, and then you paste it onto the first question below, which I already did. So after you do that, move on to the next one. You go to the sample2.exe. So sample2.exe, so you examine it, submit for analysis. So the first one you did was SHA-256, but this time he found another way, so you can't use the same thing again. If we drop down, there are IP addresses. So what we're going to do is we're going to copy this, not the port 4444. We're just going to copy this real quick. We're going to go to the firewall manager, and we're going to create a firewall rule, and we're going to type on egress, because egress is supposed to block any outbound traffic from the firewall rule network. It's supposed to basically block outbound traffic from the network. So you enter the source IP. You're blocking any malicious traffic to the destination, which is right here, which is the one we copied. That's our that's the destination IP address that the malware is going to. So we're gonna have action as deny, and then we're gonna save the rule. And then once we save the rule, we're going to go back. You've completed the second task. Just copy this, paste it onto the second one right here. So Sphinx is getting a little pissed off, but we're still gonna keep going. So this time, you need to detect sample 3.exe another way. So we're just going to click on sample 3.exe, go to the drop down, click on sample 3, submit for analysis. So we used SHA-256, we used the IP address port, and now this time we can't use either of them. And this time we have domains. So now with domains, what we have to do is hold on, I almost forgot. Yeah, so with domains, what we have to do is copy this right here. So the services.microsoft.com, you have the option to, well, actually, yeah, I think for the most part, don't, I would disregard this, because I think that would be the wrong domain. I'm pretty sure I highly recommend you copy this domain because it's coming from the same, address that the malware is getting into. It's getting into this domain right here. It's the most common domain. So I'd say do that and go to the DNS filter, domain name server filter, and you create a DNS rule. So the name of the DNS rule, you can just say sample3.exe. The category, I think it's pretty much malware. So you can type in the domain name. You copy the domain name, and the action will be denied. So once you do that, you're gonna get another email from Sphinx. You get your flag. You copy your flag, and then you paste it onto here on the on the third flag. And then after that, you go to sample4.exe, and this time is going to be much different. So we already did the SHA-256, we did the hash, we did the IP address, we did the domain for samples 1, 2, 3, and now we have something different. So now we have if we scroll down, we do scroll down, and you see the key current user software, Microsoft Windows, current version. So it's basically giving you a key name. So you can copy any of the key names. To be fair, I think it's very much doable. You could copy any of them. So if you go to you just copy the top one and just click Control-C, or you can just use copy. So go to the Sigma rule builder and go to the application logs, sysmin event, and then we go to registry modifications. No. Yeah, registry modifications, and you type in your registry key, and you can the registry name. You can search the commands list. There's a lot of them. All you got to do is just disable real-time monitoring. That'll create a rule for all the Sigma, and it'll prevent the malware from executing. And this one is going to be which one was it last time? It was going to be it was something. It was defense evasion. That's right. It was defense evasion. So that way it'll block the malicious traffic. Validate rule. Once you do that, you get an email from Spinks. Go to mail, copy this, and then paste it onto the fourth flag. So once you do that, you can read this if you want, but there comes sample5.exe. So you go to the outgoing connections log, you click on this, and you see all these destinations and ports and size 97 bytes and stuff. So once you receive this, you also do have the option. Oh, it's pouring. It's thundering. You also do have the option to look at the sample 5 as well. So submit for analysis. But you don't really have to. But yeah, you can do that. So it's a bunch of beacons. But the point is, we're gonna try and use the Sigma rule bender again, and this time it will be the same thing, except this time it'll be network connections, because that's where the logs are coming from. So we go to remote IP. We can choose any. For remote port, we could choose any. The size is going to be 97 bytes. The frequency, now the frequency, I believe I think the recommended time really is 30 minutes. So I multiplied 30 minutes times 60 seconds to get 1800 seconds. If that makes sense. 60 seconds is 1 minute, so I times 60 by 30 to get 1800. So 1800, and this one's going to be command and control. So this is going to be regulating the malicious traffic that's going on. And then after you do that, you check the mail, get the flag, copy this. Don't forget the T. Copy this and then paste it onto the fifth one right here. And then the last one you're gonna do, the last and final one you're gonna do is look at the commands log. You can also have the option of viewing sample 6, but we're not gonna need it. Look at the log. You notice there is a lot of 10% on there. So what we're really gonna do is go to the Sigma rule bender again. This is for the last one. Sysmon event logs, except this time it's gonna be process creation. We're gonna go to the process name. We're gonna choose sample. We're gonna choose cmd.exe because it's very common it's very common that I see on the logs that they gave us, the log that they gave us. So we're gonna choose cmd.exe. We're gonna that's the only one up there. Command line contains. String is gonna be 10%, and then the attack ID is going to be exfiltration. And just like that, you are done with the tutorial. You are done with completing the entire submit. You have pissed off Spink to the max, and you finally get your final flag, and you paste it onto the final question, and you get the correct answer, and then the room is complete. You have done the entire activity. So congratulations if you did it all on your own, because I didn't. But this is exactly how to complete this activity. For those who are lost and out of the whiz, this is for you guys. So thank you for watching, and I hope you have gotten everything that you were looking for.